Welcome back, everybody, to the Philadelphia Eagles franchise here on Madden 22. Today we've got two road games on the slate. Week 4, the Birds are headed to Ford Field to take on my favorite team in real life, the Detroit Lions. And then Week 5 on primetime football, we head west to Santa Clara to face off against the San Francisco 49ers. So far, Season 5 has been a successful one for us as we have started the year off 3-0. Playing some really good football on both sides, particularly offensively. We have scored at least 24 points in all 3 games so far, and it seems like this team is certainly gelling together pretty quickly. We've got a number of storylines to go through as we start the week, including a press conference involving our new quarterback, Malachi Madison, and he has been quite impressive through 3 weeks, but I do want to emphasize the team mentality. While Malachi Madison has been great, it's also been a team effort, so I want to be able to praise everybody there as well. Tykeem Keon is getting a breakout challenge kind of this week. Keon had a regular breakout challenge last week, which he did not complete, but his teammate, Devontae Smith, wound up getting a 200-yard game, so that has encouraged Tykeem Keon to play well today. If he completes the challenge, he won't go up in development trait like he would have last week, but he'll go up in some attributes, and scoring more touchdowns will help his case out. Well, as we look at this Lions team, they're really good. They're 3-0. They have performed very well this season, featuring defensive tackle Ed Oliver, who is a massive presence in the middle of that defensive line. This Lions roster as a whole is really good. They have gone about their rebuild very strategically, and there's a reason why they're one of the better teams in the NFC. They were the only team in their division not to make the playoffs last year, but I think they'll be back after making it the past couple of seasons, led by quarterback Jakari Johnson in his 4th season out of Louisiana Tech. Johnson was the 3rd quarterback picked in his draft, only behind Malachi Madison, who of course is our current quarterback, and our former quarterback, Xander Vanderwall. So far, Johnson's having a really good season, largely because of all the talent he has around him. That includes former number 1 overall draft pick Osiris Young out the backfield at running back. At wide receiver, he's got Zayden Savage, who's been the highest drafted player throughout this entire series. And they have a loaded receiving core with him, including TJ Hawkinson, Diami Brown, Deontay Johnson, Chase Claypool. On defense, as we mentioned, they have Ed Oliver, who's a superstar X-Factor. When we had the Lions series in Madden 20, Ed Oliver was a big part of that team, so it's fitting he's back. They also have probably the best offensive line in the league with 4 guys above 90 overall. This team is just flat out loaded. The Lions are really, really good. They've gone about their rebuild perfectly, so it's going to be a big test for both teams here with us on the road. One of these teams will keep their undefeated season alive and move up to 4-0. The other will fall to 3-1. So will it be our Philadelphia Eagles or will it be the Detroit Lions, who have been, I don't want to say one of the bigger surprises this year because, as I said, their roster is really, really good. But they did finish dead last in their division a year ago. And as it stands now, they are currently in first place. So let's not waste any more time. Let's hop into this Week 4 matchup here. One of our only non-primetime games in the first half of the season. Yet I think it's one of our most important games here in the first half of the season. Detroit opens up with the ball on first down. It's Zayden Savage who makes the nice play. Of course, we almost drafted Zayden Savage back in the very first draft of this series. We ended up picking Nehemiah Richardson instead. Richardson has obviously been very good in his own right, and he'll be covering Savage for much of this game. 3rd and 8, it's the big tight end, TJ Hawkinson, one of the longest tenured players on this roster. He brings it to the 33-yard line, got the flowing hair as that moves the chains. 2nd and 10 now at the 33. Johnson and Jefferson in the Detroit backfield. The Lions are moving the ball down the field pretty nicely so far as Jakari Johnson, under pressure, he is sacked. Jabari Achebe brings down the quarterback for a loss of 13. Achebe's been mostly healthy this season, and he has reminded us how good of a player he is when he is on the field. Last year, he was barely on the field. That was the issue. 3rd and 23. Deep shot for the end zone. It's incomplete. Deontay Johnson burned Nehemiah Richardson, but the ball was a little bit overthrown. So the Eagles now have the football. 2nd and 5. Madison is picked off. Jeff Okudah with the interception on Madison's first pass of the game. He was trying to get it to Tykeem Keon, but the pass was offline. A major turnover for the Lions, and they'll get it back on offense. 3rd and 5 here for Detroit. Jakari Johnson looking to throw it. And his pass is caught but out of bounds by the former Eagle Chase Claypool, who was on the roster for a very short time in Season 3 and signed with Detroit the following offseason as Dustin Trucker makes the field goal, so the Lions lead 3-0. Eagles looking to get this lead back as on 3rd and 5, it's JT DeMarco who gets popped, but he also gets the first down. Nice hit by Hope, but a nice first down for DeMarco. Following play, Malachi Madison scrambles to his left, hoping somebody gets open. Takes a shot for the end zone. It's caught for a touchdown by Tykeem Keon, the Texas connection. These two former college teammates have been excellent here in the NFL together, reuniting after 3 years apart. It's like they never left. The chemistry between Keon and Madison has been a joy to watch so far through these first 3+ games. The Lions trail, but they have it back on offense as Zayden Savage gets 19. Jakari Johnson's had a few nice throws, but he's been, for the most part, actually pretty inefficient, completing less than 50% of his passes so far, as on first down he is sacked by Zaire Savage, the rookie out of the University of Cincinnati, with his first NFL sack. Great play there by Savage. That'll force a punt, and the Eagles have the ball back from the 3-yard line. It's Tazwell Hubbard with room. Hubbard down the field, jukes by the defender. Hubbard with nothing but green grass ahead. A 97-yard touchdown run, and the Eagles extend the lead. The longest run in the career of Tazwell Hubbard, and Philadelphia takes a 2-score lead. That was supposed to be a routine run up the middle, but Tazwell Hubbard was able to make a huge play out of that, and it's now 14-3. Hubbard was in the same draft class as Osiris Jefferson. They were the top 2 running backs, and I honestly think Hubbard's been the better pro. Deontay Johnson with the first down. Final play of the first quarter, it's Hawkinson who brings it past the 40-36. So that'll wrap up quarter number 1, and what was supposed to be a big test here for the Eagles, well, so far they're looking pretty good, leading this one 14-3. The offense is looking pretty good, minus the interception. The defense has been pretty solid as well, as Detroit has a 3rd and 9, sort of in fringe field goal range as the pass for Claypool is offline. So they're going to bring out the kicker, Dustin Trucker, for a 53-yard attempt. Why is he wearing number 24? I don't know. But the kick is good, so the Lions bring it within 8, as it is now 14-6. Philadelphia has the ball back. Handoff for Rosemont St. Clair as he looks to get in on the fun. Nice move for St. Clair. He brings it to the 38-yard line, the 4th-year pro out of the University of Kansas. And the Eagles are running it down Detroit's throat so far. I feel like I'm watching every Lions game from the 2010s. My flashbacks are not enjoying this. There's Devontae Smith to the 15-yard line. Of course, the Lions could have drafted Devontae Smith. They picked Penei Sewell instead, who has been a very good pro in his own right. But Devontae Smith has been probably a little bit better as he finds the end zone for the touchdown. And the Philadelphia Eagles now lead this one 21-6. The offense is having another really good start to the ball game. The passing attack has been great. The run game as well, after a quiet past couple of weeks, they've looked a lot better today as well. There's Zayden Savage again with a nice play. Although the Lions haven't looked all that good, I think Zayden Savage has been quite impressive. He's done a great job of getting open, operating largely out of the slot today, as it's 3rd and 4 now from the 12. Jakari Johnson looking to throw it for the end zone. It is going to be caught. Zayden Savage with a great play, reaching up for the touchdown, mossing C.J. Thomas. As good of a player as C.J. Thomas is, he has had a rough one here covering Zayden Savage. So it's now 21-14. The Lions bring it back to a 1-score game. The Eagles looking to extend the lead is on first down. Madison fumbles. It's a strip sack, and it's picked up by the Lions. Levi Onwuzurike was the one with the sack, recovered by former first-round pick Bam Jackson. And so the Lions are going to get it back with an opportunity to make this game even closer. 3rd and 10, Jakari Johnson looking to throw it under some pressure, and he just has to throw it away. Jabari Achabe and Cleveland Ferrell coming off the edge. They have sent a ton of pressure, which is really impressive considering the Lions have one of the best tackle duos in the league with David Bakhtiari and Penei Sewell. Detroit makes the field goal. Trucker now 3 for 3 in the first half, and so it's 21-16. Philadelphia looking to get back on the board. There's Tykeem Keon quickly out of bounds at the 20. Keon, of course, having another fantastic game. He has been far and away the best receiver in the NFL so far this year. Devontae Smith has been pretty close, though. He gets his 2nd touchdown in the first half, and the Eagles put up 28 points in half number 1. The The offense is clicking. The pass game is looking really good. Malachi Madison's having another fantastic start. Tazewell Hubbard's playing well. The two receivers, Tykeem Keon and Devontae Smith, have been animals. So with this 12-point lead, we're probably going to run the ball a lot in the second half. I do want to continue to run the ball well because Tazewell Hubbard's been a machine today. And then on defense, since we're up, they're going to be throwing the ball a lot, so we definitely want to stop the pass. Philadelphia opens up with the ball here in the quarter. 3rd and 11. Nice play by Devontae Smith to get the first down. Smith has been torching cornerback Justin Lane, the former Michigan State Spartan, who has returned to Michigan to play here with the Lions, is on first down from the 30. Madison with room going to the right side. His pass is hauled in by the rookie tight end Machado Yamaguchi, who's had a very nice start to his NFL career, bringing it inside the 10. 3rd and goal now from the 4. Can the Eagles score again? Not on that play, as Madison was trying to get it to Devontae Smith for what it would have been his 3rd touchdown of the game, but instead it was broken up by Kenneth Walker. So the field goal team comes out. Zebediah Phoenix makes his first kick at the game, and it's now 31-16. Philadelphia leads by 15. Still technically a 2-score game, so the Lions aren't out of it, but they've got some damage control to do, as Johnson is sacked for a second time today by Jabari Achabe. Achabe continuing to show how dynamic of a player he is, facing off against a great tackle in Penei Sewell, and Jabari Achabe has completely dominated him. 3rd and 20. Johnson under more pressure. He has to throw it away. The pressure on that play was great. So was the coverage. Philadelphia's defense has been really, really solid in this game. So the Eagles get it back on offense. Madison on the run gets it over to his Texas buddy, Hook'em Horns, Tykeem Keon, who brings it to the 30. Solid gain of 20 there for the Eagles. Is on first down. It's a play-action fake. Madison looking for the end zone. It's caught by Tykeem Keon for the score. It is really nice having two truly elite receivers as Keon rocks the baby. Tykeem Keon has scored twice today. Devontae Smith has scored twice today. As good of a player as Malachi Madison is, he wouldn't be this good without those two receivers. 38-16, the Eagles continuing to play well as Clelin Ferrell now gets the sack. Ferrell has had a ton of pressure today, so it's nice to see him finally getting into the backfield to finish one off. 3rd and 20, Johnson takes a shot deep downfield, and it's nearly intercepted. Edmund Orient had that one right in his hands, but he couldn't hang on. Jabari Achabe hurt. He will be out for the game, but thankfully it's not a serious injury as we wrap up the 3rd. 38-16, Eagles lead big. Looking to finish off strong here in the 4th. Is on 3rd and 10. Madison's going to try to run for the first down, and he gets it, sliding at the 14-yard line. Malachi Madison, of course, a great runner as well. He has definitely been an asset in terms of his rushing ability, as the Eagles are going to attempt another field goal here. A chip shot for Zebediah Phoenix from 24 yards out. Phoenix still has not missed a kick all year, and it's 41-16. The Eagles lead by 4 scores. The Lions are in a little bit of trouble, and it's not going to get any better. A strip sack for Clelin Ferrell, picked up by the big fella, J.J. Watt, who takes it to the house for a touchdown. He does the Gronk spike, minus the fact that he didn't actually spike the ball. And it's now 48-16. This has turned into an all-out ball-out. 4th and 7. The Lions don't convert. Much of the same there on that possession. And now the Eagles are going to look to finish this game off as if it's not already over. However, that's not going to be so easy. Tazewell Hubbard fumbles it on the first play of the drive, and it's picked up by Kenneth Murray. So the Lions get the ball right back. Both teams trade off turnovers, and the Lions have another opportunity to score with about 7 minutes to go. First down, Jakari Johnson has time, goes up the middle for Zayden Savage, who's been a little bit quieter here in the second half, as has pretty much everybody for Detroit, because the Lions have looked horrible here in the second half. But at this point, they're playing for pride, looking for more points here as Johnson looks in the end zone. It's caught by Chase Claypool for the touchdown, but this one is probably coming back. I didn't think Chase Claypool was going to have a good game against the team that he really struggled with a couple of years ago, and that has certainly been the case, as Claypool has really struggled to be involved. But one time he gets a touchdown, it's an illegal touching, as he was out of bounds before he went back in to catch it. That's not allowed. 4th and 3, Lions obviously have no reason not to go for it, as the pass for Claypool is dropped right in his hands, but TikTok boy can't make the play. Hopefully he doesn't have too much tears when he's doing his TikTok dances in the locker room. Eagles just looking to chew clock, but Tazewell Hubbard's going to take that to another level. Another big run by Hubbard, pushed out of bounds by Okudah. Tazewell Hubbard today has 215 yards, by far a career high for Hubbard. The Eagles would not give Detroit the ball back. They would just spend the last 5 minutes running the ball, as that's how this game ends. 48-16, a dominant victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles, who improved to a 4-0 record on the year, dominating a really, really good Detroit Lions team. Certainly a statement win here for the Philadelphia Eagles, who appear to be even better than they were a year ago. All facets of this team played really well today. Malachi Madison was great, 4 touchdowns, probably had his most efficient game of the year. Jakari Johnson, not so much. Only 42% of his passes were completed. Malachi Madison certainly got the upper hand. Tazewell Hubbard, 22 carries, 231 yards. He was a total beast. As I said, him and Osiris Young were in that same draft class. They were top 2 running backs off the board. And in their first head-to-head matchup, Hubbard outruns him by 195 yards. Tykeem Keon, 11 for 171 and 2. Speaking of players in the same draft class, Zayden Savage was wide receiver 1 in year 1. Tykeem Keon was wide receiver 2. Again, although Zayden Savage was really good, Tykeem Keon got the upper hand. Devontae Smith had 2 touchdowns of his own. As we look at the defensive stats, our pass rush was really good. 2 sacks for Furl and Achabe, 1 for Savage. We didn't get any interceptions, but we did force a fumble, and then both kickers were quite good. Busy day for Zebediah Phoenix. He had 8 total kicks, all of which went in. So Malachi Madison talks to us. He's feeling really good about his performance and how the team has played, as he should. Malachi Madison has been really good through all 4 games so far this year, and so is the rest of the team. So that's going to give everybody a big XP boost. As for the tandem breakout challenge, the goal was to get Tykeem Keon at least 150 yards, which we did. And any touchdowns we got him would be bonuses. He scored twice. So a really good performance here for Tykeem Keon, who's going to get +3 catching traffic and release, which is a very nice boost for him. As for the game wrecker, they were talking about Ed Oliver is going to wreck this game up. Yeah, our starting running back had like 240 yards, so I don't think he really wrecked anything. He didn't make many plays as a pass rusher either. Jason Kelsey and our guards had him pretty much locked down. Unfortunately, we do have a new injury. Josh Uche, abdominal tear, out 3 weeks. Not ideal, but other than that, really good performance. Hopefully we can carry that in here to Week 5 against the San Francisco 49ers on the road. The last time we were here in San Francisco, back in Season 3 in the wild card round, our very first playoff game of the series, we won that game. It was a very close one, but we narrowly defeated them, looking to beat them once again here in year number 5. The Niners sit at 1-3. We are obviously 4-0, as Malachi Madison ended up winning the Offensive Player of the Week. I thought they were going to give it to Hubbard, but Malachi Madison still very well deserving. I'm happy this trade has really worked out for us, but it's also worked out for Indy. Xander Vanderwall won Player of the Week in Week 3 with a 3-touchdown performance. And as we look at his numbers through the first 4 games as a Colt, he's been quite good. So I'm happy that Xander Vanderwall is performing well. I'm happy that this trade has really worked out for both sides, because Xander Vanderwall's been better in Indy. Malachi Madison's been better here. I think Madison's a better fit for our offense, and Vanderwall's a better fit for their offense. So I think that trade really worked out. I think that's going to be a win-win for both sides. Madison is the leading passer in the league. And look at the receiving leaders. Tykeem Keon is 1, and Devontae Smith is 2. That's pretty cool. You know what else is cool is that Tykeem Keon wants to talk to us about the breakout challenge from last week, which he completed. He really feels like the offense has been gelling well, which is absolutely true. With us reuniting him with his college quarterback, both Madison and Keon have been playing the best football of their professional careers, which says a lot, because Tykeem Keon has been great through his first 3 years as an Eagle, but this year he's been even better. If we throw 3 touchdowns today, which I think Madison has, I believe, every week so far, then we will get a boost. Looking at this Niners team, they're led by quarterback Trey Lance, who of course is a very talented player. They have 399 overalls with Kittle, Warner, and Bosa. They have a great receiving trio with Deebo Samuel, Hunter Renfrow, and Brandon Ayuk. They've got plenty of talent on defense. Trey Sermon's a talented running back. This is a good team. I know they're 1-3 and they haven't gotten off to best of starts, but Sunday Night Football on the road, certainly don't want to take these guys lightly. If we will play like we have through the first 4 weeks, there's certainly no reason why we can't win this game. But the 49ers are one of the more talented teams in the league. Even though they haven't played all that well this year, I do think they are going to be one of our tougher tasks this season, so certainly not going to be an easy one on the road in Santa Clara at Levi's Stadium as of a 1-3 San Francisco 49ers set to face off against the Philadelphia Eagles. Don't forget, the Niners are looking for revenge from the playoffs a couple of years ago, so we'll see if they can do that here today, or if the Eagles can start season number 5 with a record of 5-0. The Niners open up with football, 2nd and 9. Trey Lance goes up the middle for Brandon Ayuk, sort of the unsung hero of the offense. Obviously, George Kittle's great, Deebo Samuel, Hunter Renfrow, they're all fantastic, but don't sleep on Brandon Ayuk. He's a stud. 3rd and 6. Lance up the middle, connects with George Kittle, arguably the best tight end in football. He brings it to the 10-yard line, wrapped up by Edmund Orient and friends. 3rd and goal now from the 8. We'll see if San Francisco can punch it in. The Lions only scored 1 touchdown all of last week, so it'd be a big deal for the Niners to score against one of the better red zone defenses, and that's exactly what they do. Deebo Samuel in for 6, and the San Francisco 49ers will lead 7-0. Here comes the Eagle offense featuring Malachi Madison and the boys. This is on 3rd and 4. Madison connects with Machado Yamaguchi. That was great coverage by Fred Warner, who's one of the best covered linebackers in football, but Madison launched a dot for his rookie tight end. 1st down, short throw here for Tykeem Keon. Doesn't normally play out of the slot, but that play he did, and it works out as he gets 23 yards wrapped up in the red zone. 1st and goal now at the 2. Can the Eagles punch it in? Madison looking to throw it, and he will connect with Tykeem Keon for the touchdown. Keon with his 7th touchdown of the year. He has scored in all 5 games this season. Talk about producing. If you drafted Tykeem Keon in fantasy, shoo-wee, your team is probably pretty good. So we're now tied up at 7 on 2nd and 8. The Eagle defense gets to the quarterback. It's Hannibal Savage with the sack. Jabari Achabe got injured again today, so Savage is getting some extra snaps as on 3rd and 15. Brandon Ayuk drops it twice. Good defense there by Nehemiah Richardson to jar the ball out. So the Eagles get the pigskin back here late in the first quarter. As on 1st down, Madison's under a little bit of pressure. Going to scramble to the right side. Going to look to run for the 1st down, and he does, trying to juke out the defender. Wrapped up at the 28. The big difference between Madison and Xander Vanderwall is their ability under pressure. Malachi Madison is so much better when facing pressure. As we wrap up the first quarter, 7-7. Tie game, pretty close start. We'll see if the Eagles can take their first lead of the day. 3rd and 8. Madison runs for the 1st and more. Dives into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. And Philadelphia takes their first lead of the game. A rushing touchdown for Malachi Madison. And so the Eagles lead 14-7. 3rd down here for San Francisco. Trey Lance looking to throw it. He's under pressure. Takes a shot deep downfield. Way overthrows his target, and it's picked off. Nehemiah Richardson with his 2nd interception of the year. Looked like he wanted to go deep for Renfrow, but put a little bit too much loft into that pass, and Richardson plays the ball perfectly. So the Eagles force the turnover, get it back on offense. 2nd and 10. Deep ball for Keon, who breaks the tackle from Xavier Howard and is in for the touchdown. Tykeem Keon with his 2nd score of the game. He has made Xavier Howard look like a child in coverage today. Tykeem Keon is annihilating him right now. 3rd and inches from the 46. The Niners looking to punch in this 1st down. They've got to get something going on offense. Not on that play. Trey Sermon loses a yard or 2. Stopped by Joko Onwosu. So the Niners are forced to punt it. Philadelphia has all the momentum. They've scored 21 unanswered points. We'll see if they can keep it going. 3rd and 9. Madison trusts his running back, Rosemont St. Clair. And that decision is a wise one as St. Clair makes a nice play. Malachi Madison currently playing out of his mind once again. 8 for 11, 130 and 2 scores. Looking to keep it going here on 1st down as he gets it back to Tykeem Keon, who's having another ridiculous first half performance. Xavier Howard is one of the most underrated corners in the NFL, and he's getting torched right now. Again, Tykeem Keon with his 3rd touchdown of the first half. A hat trick for Keon, who looks unstoppable really this entire season, especially today. Malachi Madison now with 4 all-purpose scores in the first half. The Eagles have put up 28 unanswered, and it's not going to get better on that drive as Sermon is stuffed for a gain of 1 on 3rd down by Zaire Savage. The Eagles call a timeout. They want to extend this lead before halftime. Madison on 1st down looking to scramble. He wants to take a shot again for Keon. It's underthrown and intercepted by Xavier Howard. Howard with a nice play on the return as he runs out of bounds after juking by Keon and Yamaguchi. Xavier Howard is celebrating like he hasn't given up 103 yards and 3 touchdowns, but unfortunately for him, that isn't the case. Nice interception, though. Still 28-7. Niners with the ball back, looking to get back in the ball game as Samuel gets the first down before being hit hard by Joko Onwosu. Nice gain to the 32-yard line there. Following play, a minute left to go here in the half. Both teams with 2 timeouts. Short throw for George Kittle. Kittle with blocks down the field. He's wrapped up inside the 10 for a gain of 25. Again by Joko Onwosu as the Niners call their second timeout. Second and goal at the 7. Can the Niners punch it in here once again? Trey Lance looking to throw. Lance has all day, and he gets it to Deebo Samuel, who scores for a second time. Even though the Eagles have definitely been the better team today, don't count San Francisco out. They're only down by 14. We'll see what they can do in the second half. 36 seconds left here in the first half. The Eagles are looking to do some more damage as it's Devontae Smith up the middle with Tykeem Keon getting all the love. Smith's been a little bit quieter today, but still doing his thing. 3rd and 5 now from the 44. Madison scrambles to his left, looking for somebody to get open. He's going to try to run with it, and he is stopped. Nice tackle there by the Niner defense. I think that was Dre Greenlaw who made the play. So it's a 4th and 1. The field goal team comes out. 57-yard attempt for Zebediah Phoenix. He drills it. Phoenix has at least 4 or 5 kicks this year from beyond 50 yards, and he has made all of them. 31-14 your score here at the half. Great start here for the Philadelphia Eagles. Again, this offense looks virtually unstoppable. The pass game is fantastic. The run game has been a little bit quieter today, but it hasn't really mattered because Tykeem Keon is playing like the best receiver in football right now. Defensively, we're going to continue to focus on stopping the pass as we open up with the football. Here to start the third quarter. 2nd and 8. Madison with no time to throw it. Sacked by Nick Bosa for a loss of 10. Both of the defensive ends sent a ton of pressure there, and it was Bosa who was able to finish off the job. 3rd and 18 now for the Eagles. Malachi Madison trying to call an audible, I think, for Tykeem Keon. Keon going deep down the field. Keon is open, and this pass is intercepted. What a play by Xavier Howard to come in here and get the interception, his second of the ball game. I can't even really fault Madison or Keon. That was just a great defensive play. Good read, good throw, but even better defense. So the Niners get the ball back. 1st and 9. Yes, you read that right. Sack for Hannibal Savage, his second of the ball game. With Jabari Achebe missing most of this one, Hannibal Savage has played a large chunk of this game, and he's playing really well. If Hannibal Savage keeps this up, he's going to continue to get more and more snaps as the year comes along as a rotational pass rusher. 3rd and 11, Deebo Samuel only gets 6. Nice tackle by C.J. Thomas. That'll force a punt. The Eagles get the ball back. San Francisco with 2 defensive players in the zone. So how do you combat that? You run the football. Tazwell Hubbard with a nice play wrapped up by Howard, but not before gaining 27 yards. Tazwell Hubbard hasn't gotten the ball a ton today, only 7 carries, but when he's gotten it, he's made the most of his opportunities. 3rd and 7 now at the 44. Madison looking to throw it. He is incomplete as the pass was deflected away by the corner. 61-yard field goal attempt here for Zebediah Phoenix. Wind against him. He didn't get his full power, and he still drilled it. Zebediah Phoenix is not human. The best kicker in the National Football League, and in my opinion, the most talented kicker ever. Can we really argue that at this point? 34-14, Philadelphia leads by 20 as the Niners get the football back. 1st down, play action fake. Lance with no time to throw it. He's sacked by Aaron Donald. Believe it or not, that is Aaron Donald's first sack as an Eagle. I thought he had one earlier in the year, but I guess not. He has been, honestly, not Aaron Donald-esque this season. He hasn't been bad, but he hasn't played like typical Aaron Donald. 3rd and 18 from the 38. Trey Lance looking to throw it, scrambling to the right. He's going to go deep, and it's picked off. Nehemiah Richardson with his second interception of the game. Both Nehemiah Richardson and Xavier Howard have intercepted 2 passes today. The only difference is that one of them has allowed 150 yards and 3 touchdowns. The other one has been shut down, that being Nehemiah Richardson. Xavier Howard allows another big catch there for Tykeem Keon, continuing his fantastic performance from the 48. Madison looking to throw it. He goes back to Tykeem Keon again. You cannot stop this man. You can only hope to contain him as Keon brings it to the 30. 2nd and 5. Madison under pressure somehow gets it to Tykeem Keon. How do these two keep doing this? Madison off his back foot under a ton of pressure. Somehow gets it to Tykeem Keon as we wrap up the third. 34-14, the Eagles lead by 20. Looking to ice the game here in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Madison looking for the end zone. He goes for Keon, and he is just short for what would have been his fourth touchdown of the game. Fourth and goal for 1. The Eagles will elect to go for it as Madison calls for an audible. It was originally set up to be a run. Now he's going to throw it, and he has Devontae Smith wide open for the touchdown. The Niners heavily stacked the box there. The two corners went in zone, so there was pretty much nobody in the end zone other than Devontae Smith, who walks down the red carpet, and the Eagles now lead by 27 points. The Niners have it back, 41-14. They trail nearing the red zone, but on first down, Trey Lance is sacked by J.J. Watt. Unfortunately, Hannibal Savage is injured. I feel like whoever plays left end for us is cursed. Josh Uche got injured last week. Jabari Achabe's been banged up today. Now Hannibal Savage is injured. We're literally down to our fourth string defensive end. It's Apelu Tuiasosopo getting those snaps. It's on 4th and 7. The pass is incomplete. C.J. Thomas with good coverage. So the Eagles get it back, looking to finish off the game or just take shots downfield for Tykeem Keon. Pass is a little bit underthrown, and it's picked off again. Xavier Howard with his third interception of the game. Madison was under a ton of pressure there, hit as he throws it, and Howard makes a great play. So the Niners get it back. Xavier Howard with a hat trick. 3 interceptions. That's not the only hat trick. He's allowed 3 touchdowns today as well. So the Niners still down by 27 as Trey Lance is sacked for a second time today by Aaron Donald. Good to see Donald finally playing like himself, forcing a loss of 6. The Niners will move it all the way down the field to the 1. Looking to get back in the end zone as it's 3rd and goal. Lance looking to throw it, and he's picked off! What a play by Isaiah Simmons to snatch the football away from George Kittle. Again, not really a bad read from the quarterback, just great defense. The Eagles would chew clock for the final 2 minutes as we wrap up this game. 41-14. Great performance again by the now 5-0 Philadelphia Eagles, who defeat San Francisco. The Niners fall to 1-4. A lot of big plays in this game. Both quarterbacks were intercepted 3 times. Nehemiah Richardson with 2 interceptions off of Trey Lance, and Xavier Howard with the hat trick. 3 interceptions and 3 touchdowns allowed. Nonetheless, a great win here for the Birds as we look at the numbers. Malachi Madison, I honestly thought he had one of his most efficient games of the year, which is crazy because he got picked off 3 times, but he was really accurate for the most part. He just got a little bit trigger happy at times. I think that's the one complaint I have with Madison. He seems to get overconfident, and that can lead to bad plays. Trey Lance, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Most of those interceptions really weren't at the fault of either quarterback, just really good plays by both defenses. Tykeem Keon, 12 catches, 183 yards, 3 touchdowns. He is an animal. Tykeem Keon, the best receiver in football right now. Plenty of sacks for our defense, 2 for Donald, 2 for Watt, and then the interceptions. Xavier Howard had 3, Nehemiah Richardson had 2. Xavier Howard allowed 150 yards and 3 touchdowns in coverage, though, whereas Nehemiah Richardson shut down Hunter Renfrow, Brendan Ayuk, really whoever he was covering all day. So Tykeem Keon talking to us about their performance. Obviously, Keon played very well. That goes without saying. I think in this episode alone, Keon has gotten like 350 yards and 4 or 5 touchdowns. I don't know how he does it. All quarterbacks have gotten a nice boost along with our receivers as well. So the pass game somehow might get even more deadly. As we now go into week 6, I have something really cool to show you guys. History has been made, the first ever father-son duo to win Player of the Week in the same week. Xavier Howard and his dad, Tykeem Keon, both win Player of the Week here in week 5. Xavier Howard had 3 interceptions, but he was also dog water in coverage, so that probably should have gone to Nehemiah Richardson, but who cares? We won the game. I'm not really going to complain too much. So as we go into week 6, we have our first game against the Cowboys this year at home. Remember, we beat the Cowboys last year in a blizzard. This time, we're going to face off against them in the rain, which should be a lot of fun. So we've got week 6 and week 7 against the Chicago Bears, who we also beat in the playoffs last year. So talking about how the Niners wanted revenge, these two teams want revenge even more because we beat them in the postseason even more recently. That's going to wrap up the video. I hope everybody enjoyed. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Peace out.